Anyway, what's happening here? Okay, I'll just do it the hard way, I guess. So I'll go lists. Okay. Um, right. So what we'll do, and
Hey,
yes, 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 yes.
may
Hello.
I ask, are we
Uh-huh.
doing? Mm?
Uh, no, sorry, you dropped out. You said, what are we doing?
Are we doing lists today?
Yes. Did you have something you wanted to do in
Oh
particular, or?
no, just trying
Uh,
to.
okay. No, when I say lists, I mean, okay, I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. I was replying to Princess Diana there. Sorry. I'll close this folder and I'll open folder, okay? Like this. Okay, so go desktop. I'll go this. So very, very simple. Today's lesson is like stupid simple. Um,
How dare you say stupid?
it is stupidly simple. Believe me.
No, well, but it's still a bad word in my case.
You're saying stupidly simple. Okay, do you want me to say ridiculously simple?
That's better.
Okay, ridiculously simple. Okay, so let's get rid of this and then do that. Okay, cool. So I'll go live as usual. Nothing's there. Okay. All right. So rudimentary stuff
Um,
like this. Okay. And then,
so,
oops. So we go lists. All right. Now, what's the purpose of doing the lists? It's we want to learn how to put things in a list essentially. So I'm pretty sure most of you, if you ever go shopping with your parents, you're always going to have something called a shopping list, be it on a paper or something like anything. I don't know. So you're always going to have something like this where you have a shopping list, you write down things, etc., etc., etc. Okay, right. Uh, yeah. So what we want to learn is what if we have everyone's name? Can I go? Sure thing, sure thing. No worries.
Bella.
Right. Right, sorry about that. So let's say how many of us are here today? There's six of us. Okay, so there's Mr. Philip, there's
Not
Cooper.
6, 7.
No, I'd say six on mine.
It's 7. Look at my camera.
What do you mean? Wait. Oh, oh, a little puppy. Nice. All right. So okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's say I want to display all of our names in the web browser. Okay, how do I do that? Easy. There's a way to do it. There's two ways actually. There's something called um unordered unordered lists. Okay, this is the first one we'll do. And this one, it's very simple. Unordered list, it's in the name. So the tag is UL. All right. Unordered list. Wait, I'll make my thing a bit bigger so you guys can see. All right. There we go. Okay. So unordered lists, okay? And then inside it, in order to access a list, you just go li, you go li, that's it, list. So unordered list is the parent, and then li is the list, okay? So let's put Mr. Philip there, and then let's put Audrey there, and let's put Queen there, and let's put Cooper
Princess
there.
Diana.
I can change it after. Let's put Salem there. And who else? Okay, so we got Leon as well. So let's put Leon, and we can also put Seth, right? Yeah, so put Seth for the fun of it. Okay. So now if we go to our browser, okay, we can see that our list looks like this. All right. So our list looks like a list of names with dots next to it. Okay. So
Can you see it on this slide?
pretty simple, just as I promised. Bella the puppy. Yeah, so this is pretty rudimentary. This is simple, like I say, nothing too fancy. All right. What if we want to do an ordered list, one with numbers? Okay. So in order to do that, let's do another one. So we go ordered list. So if you're very observant, okay, it's all in the name. OL, unordered list, UL, okay. So we get OL like that. Maybe I want to do 1 to 10, shall we? Okay. So instead of me writing it one by one, okay, I am going to go LI times 10. Okay, so he just does the job for me. And then I'll open brackets here and I'll just type number. All right. So it generates this for me. Okay. I'll do it again. So I'll explain to you guys what I just did. So if I go LI and then press tab, it does one list. Okay. But if I go LI list times the number of items I want, let's say maybe I want 3, and then press tab, it gives me 3 list items. Okay. Now, LI times 10, it means I want 10 things. Now, if I want to give it a title, all right, I open these curly braces. This is where I'll put the title. So imagine if I say Leon here, we're going to render, the name Leon 10 times. See that? Then if we save it, you see that? Ordered list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. See that? So yeah, this is the stuff that I was trying to teach you guys again. So where do we use any of these? It's up to you. Maybe you might write a website or a little application that you can use on your phone to do like a shopping list where you enter things and then you display them like that. Like let's say perhaps you want to buy bread. So one day you might say you want to have bread, or the next time you say you might want cheese. Don't know if you guys ever have cheese. You might want to have eggs. All right, milk. What's another thing? Cabbage. All right, cabbage like that. or kale, I think. Kale, okra. How do you spell okra again? Is it okra like that? Can't remember now. Maize meal. Okay. And what's another staple thing? Meat, beef. Okay, let's just go beef. All right, so let's go beef and potentially chicken right there. So chicken. Right. So you might have something like this, okay, where you might create a list for yourself, like a shopping list, and you can save it on your phone, for example. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that trick with you guys. And maybe I was considering teaching you guys how to do inputs, like taking data and doing something with it.
That's all.
So oh, that was lists. Yeah, this is lists. This is literally lists
So that's
in a
it.
nutshell. No, no, no. I want to teach you a trick. So what if, um, oh, it's a pity I haven't taught you guys much about JavaScript, but I could have taught you a thing where you have an input, right? So you would type something. So you would type something here, and then it would display on this list in a way, in a sense, basically. So yeah, that was the next step I was going to teach you. Like instead of typing this one by one, you could actually, let's say, you'd type sherbet. Okay, so you type sherbet here, for example. Wait, how do you spell it again? Sherbet. Then you'd go add. When you click add, then it goes on this list. All right. So that was my next to do list. But before I go anywhere, does anyone have any question or does anyone want to learn something else besides lists?
No, sir. Nothing from
No,
me.
no question, Leon. Okay. Leon doesn't have any questions.
I don't have any question.
Okay, Princess Dana. It's actually
It's
spelled
from Junior Diana.
but it's spelled Dana.
Okay, I
Legit.
don't.
It's spelled Dana. Come on. That's how I'm pronouncing it.
I forgot.
All right. So no questions from Autry, as Mr. Philip was saying it. None from Queen, right?
This is Junior Diana.
I have no questions.
No questions. All right. Well, I'll address another issue that you guys were struggling with. Okay. So I'll not tamper with the lists. I'll send this file to you guys afterwards. What's the other one that you guys had? Images. Right, images. Okay. So how far did we get with images? Did we manage to solve the issue or do we still have any problems with that?
I don't know. I think we solved it.
You solved it. Okay. Now, do you know how to apply effects to images?
No.
Not at all.
Uh,
Have no clue.
all right. I might teach you guys that. So let's have a look
Oh,
at what I'm trying to teach you. Okay. So let's go there. Okay. So let's look at stuff like this. All right. Where you can either blur your image, you can make it overexposed, like saturated. Or you can make it black and white or sepia. I think that's I forgot what you call this one. Or make it look like
Fluorescent.
this. Yeah, or something like that. So it's something like this where you can change how your image looks. So I can show you guys how to do this. This is very simple stuff. It's literally one line in CSS, and then yeah, you can just do anything really. So if you want to have a look and see what it looks like, let's go here and go demo. Yeah. So you see stuff like this where you've got blur. So if you do this, the image gets blurred. You can't really see anything. If you want it to be bright, that's what it looks like. Filter, contrast, filter, drop shadow, filter grayscale, filter here, rotate, filter this and that. Okay. So if we want to do the exact effect where you have to click this, it's a combination of CSS and JavaScript. I'm happy to teach you guys that. Or I can teach you how to simply put the image, write in CSS the effect, and then see it come to light. Okay. Right. So I'll just quickly show you an example. I'll grab an image. So I'll just grab an image real quick. I don't know what to search for. Okay, I'll just go South Africa, I suppose. Right. So let's pick this. I like this. Let's pick the large
Are you
one.
sure that's a picture of Africa?
I don't know. I just typed South Africa and it came up. So I'll pick that. And I'll just call it place. Yeah. It doesn't particularly matter if it's Africa. I just want like a picture to use. Because I know Queen likes the baby pictures. Audrey wants the fashion pictures. Leon might want, sports cars or football. So I just wanted something neutral for this example. All right. So let's say div. So let's go image, right? Okay. So if we go image, we just type image, img, and a source is basically us telling the web page where the image is. So in this instance, it's under the folder lists. It's next to the file index.html. Now, you might have instances where your image might be in a folder called images, right? That's also fine. You just tell it that the file is in images and it's called place.jpg. What's this ALT tag, the alternative tag? Supposedly we don't have an image, right? We want to tell somebody that there's an image here. So watch this. We don't have an image called Wangani, but if we go to the browser, you see this? See how it's got the little broken image icon? And then it says image. Well, you can put anything here. You can even put place, for example, and then it will just say alternative. It will just display the text place. So that's what alternative means. If you don't want it, you can take it off. That's fine. But it's always good to have it in case your image doesn't work, and then you can explain what the image is all about. Okay. All right. So here's the image that we have. All right. It's too big, in my opinion. So let's just do some CSS, shall we? So let's just go style CSS. And oops, sorry, pardon me. I'll go link. Yep, there we go. And then in here, I'll just quickly remove the margin on everything. So 0, and I'll go padding 0, and I'll go box sizing, border box. Okay. All right. So the image, we're just going to set the width to 100%. So it fills up the screen. All right. There we go. so it doesn't go over. It's not as tall and everything. Oh, and look, once I did that, everything just kind of went pink. So I'll probably take this off for now so we can keep our lists the way they were. Okay, nice. Right. Okay, so I'll do an inspection. So I'll go inspect and I'll open DevTools. So we've got our image right here. Now, as I promised you guys, okay, the effects are very simple. It's not that hard, really. You guys are pretty smart now, so a lot of things should be very easy. So what you do is if you want to apply image filters, you use a property called filter like this. Okay. So you just go to image, right? Wherever it says with 100% or something, just go filter, right? And immediately it'll come up with tons of options. Okay. So you see, the moment I selected blur, it started looking a bit fuzzy. Okay, it's not as clear. If you go brightness, brightness is 0.5 by default. But if you want it to be really bright, you change the value. Okay. Contrast is the same thing. Drop shadow, you can kind of see how it's got these effects behind it. Like I don't know if you can see it. Let me do this. Let me do this, shall we? So you can see what I'm trying to show you. Display block, maximum width of 300 pixels, because I want you guys to see this perfectly. How do you do it? All right, margin 0 auto. No, don't do that. Maybe I'll do margin bottom 5 rem. Okay. All right, cool. I want you guys to see the bottom of this at least. Right. Now, you see how the image is a bit flat? It doesn't have any like it's almost like it's in the page. It's not sitting on top of the page. I don't know if you guys have like photo diaries or something. Well, I don't know, but I'll show you what I mean. So if you go filter and then go drop shadow, you see how it's got like this shadow behind it, that effect, right? It's almost like the image is sitting on top of the thing now. That's what it looks like. Okay. And then obviously you got grayscale, which makes it black and white. Hue rotate, it kind of changes the colors from how it was. And then you've got opacity, where you can make it show or, hide it, etc. Okay, so you get saturate over there, sepia tone, and then etc. So now let's do a very cool effect, shall we? So I liked the drop shadow. So if we move our mouse here, I want us to have the drop shadow. And I want it to start off as a grayscale as well, with very minimum opacity. All right. So why don't we do this? Why don't we go filter opacity 0.3? So it's very faint. And we go grayscale 1. All right. Let's go
like the opacity.
opacity.
I don't like it.
No. The idea is to change it when you hover. So if you do opacity, you'll come up like this. So drop shadow will go, I believe, 0. Yes, this will do it. Okay. Oh, it didn't work. Didn't like it. Wait. Okay. So let's go transparent. Let's go transparent. All right. Cool.
I
All
thought
right, Princess. Okay.
I thought that transparent
Mm,
like meant it. You remember when you explained to me like glass and all about transparency and all of that glass stuff?
yeah.
You said transparent is like the windows that we have here.
Yes.
So when you write it in your code, I really
Mm.
don't understand how like transparency. Isn't the picture supposed to be transparent literally?
Oh, okay. Good question. So the thing is, there's this thing here called drop shadow. You see how it's got a black color? Right. Let me change this to red so you can see what I mean. So you see
Okay.
how there's like this red thing behind the image, right? So initially we don't want any color behind the image, like a shadow. So shadows are normally black. It's like if you stood in the sun, we'll see a black shadow behind you or in front of you or to your side, depending on your position to the sun. So when I say transparent, like transparent here, I'm saying initially we shouldn't have any drop shadow color. We shouldn't have any shadow essentially on the image.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have said white. I could have said white. You are correct. But what if Audrey hacks my code and then changes the background to black like this? So Audrey might come in and go, haha, hacked into your account. And then it would look like this. You see? You can still see this white drop shadow, which is not that good. But if I go um, transparent, yeah, transparent, you see, there's no color whatsoever. You see now? Do you
Okay.
get why? Do you get
Now
why I
I
say
get it.
transparent? Nice,
I was so
nice, nice.
confused. I was like, isn't it supposed to look like glass?
Nah. Oh, actually, I can show you how to do the glass filter in this lesson if we have time. But I want to use Queen's favorite effect, which is the hover. Okay. So Queen really loves this effect. I think she literally, had the best
Hello? Hello?
week when
Hello?
she learned to do hovering. All right. I can hear you.
Okay, I thought you were frozen. You were frozen for
No,
like,
no, I can hear you. Yeah. See, this is what I was trying to say, Kuba. When you move your mouse to the image, this is what was meant to happen. You see that? So
oh,
you see, that's what I was trying to do, right? So,
Little Junior Diana is learning so much.
but the problem with this is it's too instantaneous. It doesn't feel animated. It feels very, you just go in and it does things. So let's add a transition, shall we? So we go transition, maybe for 0.6 seconds, and then we go ease, shall we? And then if we do that, you see that? There's a bit of a delay now. You see?
Oh, Junior
Yes.
Diana fell asleep.
There you go. Or maybe we can even make it bigger. So you see how it's max width 300 pixels? So let's go maximum width of 500 pixels. So it gets a bit bigger when we hover over it, see? And then leave,
Oh,
it gets small again. Like that. You see? There you go. Just like that. So you can do anything. It's your imagination. Let it run wild, okay? All
Princess
right.
Diana got so Junior Diana got so bored she fell asleep. Look
Don't
at
worry,
her.
wait, I can't see. Wait. Uh oh, sorry, yeah, I can see it now. So yeah, now you guys wanted to learn to do a glassish looking filter.
Yeah.
Okay. So in CSS, I think it's called a backdrop filter. Okay, it's called a backdrop filter. All right, this is what it looks like. Yeah, no. Yeah, see that? How it's got like a little blur behind it. But I'll show you something. We go CSS backdrop filter glass effect. All right, and let's go to images, shall we? Yeah, so you can effectively recreate things like this, where it kind of looks like a glass or a plastic, or things like this, where it's almost like a glass looking, you know, stuff and stuff like that. Glass morphism, you know. Is this something you guys would be interested in learning? I can teach you guys how to do this.
The challenge I want to give you
Yes.
is I want you to literally make it look like glass,
Okay.
if that's
Thank you.
possible.
So
Like
Cooper's
glass.
challenged Cooper or Princess Dana or Diana
Diana.
has challenged
How
me
dare you
to look.
pronounce it wrong?
It was spelled Dana. Sorry.
I've changed
Um.
it.
All right. Is that something you guys would be happy to learn to make things look like glass,
I want it
like
to
this?
really look like glass, like the glass window,
Um.
if that's possible.
It is possible if you use images, but yeah. For now, I just want you to keep it basic.
You see where your mouse is?
My mouse, yeah, right
Put
here,
it on the
there.
Chrome logo.
This one.
Yeah, I want the background to look exactly like this.
Oh, that's easy. All you do is you just come here and then just go ice. You literally,
Oh,
you just take a background code ice and then just apply a filter. That's all you have to do.
don't you dare. I want you to do it the hard way.
No, that's the easiest way. All right. You can literally find a picture with like water or ice and then, yeah, just apply the filter and that's it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. But for the sake of everyone to not get bored, tomorrow we'll recreate this, okay? So we'll recreate something like this where if you click this, right, it will change the effect in the image, okay? So
Okay.
I'll post this link in the Slack, all right, so you guys can have a look beforehand and then come tomorrow. This is what we will do. All right. So I'll go in Slack. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll do this. So this is a combination of JavaScript and CSS. All right. So let's be prepared and we'll come tomorrow and we'll do something like this. All right. But as far as I wanted to teach you guys today, it was simple. It was just lists, unordered and ordered. The difference being unordered doesn't have any numbering next to it. Ordered obviously has numbers. Well, you can change this. You can definitely change this. You can even say list type, list style, and say Romanian. What's it called? Roman numerals. See, you can do stuff like that if you want, like lower Roman or upper Roman. So you can even do cool stuff like this, you see? This one, let's check list style. You can even do like weird stuff like this where you got the circle. Uh, yeah, you can even do disk. Disk is by default. Gujarati, I think, is Indian, if I'm not mistaken. Hebrew. I know Queen likes hitting re Hebrew. There you go. You can read Hebrew from there if you want. Hiragana, that's Japanese. Katakana, that's Japanese as well. Korean, if you want. See, you
Find
can even do
Shona.
letters. Shona is not there. You can't find Shona. Yeah, you got square, Telugu, that's Indian as well. Thai, Tibetan. Yeah, Urdu, I think is Middle Eastern. I can't remember now, or maybe Indian. Sorry, I tend to confuse them. Bengali and stuff. Yeah, so you can do stuff like this with lists. It's up to you. But I just wanted to show you that you can have lists instead of writing things manually using div tags, all right? So yeah, today we'll stop here and tomorrow we'll do this image filters, all right? We'll do this stuff. Okay. That's it from
Okay.
me. Yeah, it's lesson is over, so I'll hand it back to Mr. Philip, okay? Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I was a bit busy, but yes, I'm here today and tomorrow. All right. But thank you for coming, guys. It's end of the lesson today, and I shall see you tomorrow.
Sir,
All right. Yes, yes, yes.
I need to